Welcome back to YouTube, everyone. Derek here, bringing you another random review. What I got for you guys today is a film released by Kino. I think it was released recently. It goes by two titles. I know it goes by the title of The Curse of the Crimson Altar, but Kino released it under its original title, The Crimson Cult. I think that's the original title, I'm not sure. It could be either way around. Don't get my word up on that one, guys. Stars Boris Karloff and Christopher Lee. If you don't know who those two are, your library is not big. Christopher Lee's genre actor. He's been in millions of things. He just actually passed away recently. Rest in peace to Christopher Lee. And Boris Karloff, horror icon. If you know about Frankenstein, you always pictured Karloff's portrayal of Frankenstein. Come on now. Alright, let me get into the plot of this one. This one's based off the H.P. Lovecraft story, Dreams in the Witch House. I've never read that story, so I don't know how faithful it is to the actual story. Alright. You're introduced to your main character, Robert Mannon. He gets a package from his brother. He's the antique dealers. He sends his brother out to try to find artifacts and stuff like that. And what happens is he gets a package. It has a dagger, I believe, and a candlestick inside of it. And they find a note that says his brother would get in touch with him in a few days, but the note was dated by the time he was supposed to hear from him, so that never happened. He finds out that the note and where his brother stayed at, it had the address on it. Is at this lodge in this town called Grey Marsh, my bad. Greystoke, Tarzan. Yeah, it comes from Grey Marsh, which is where the Mannons, their family, actually came from. So he goes to this lodge and meets the owner of the lodge, played by Christopher Lee's character. And that's when he hears about the legend of Lavina, the witch, the Grey Marsh witch, who's portrayed by cult horror actress Barbara Steele. You might remember her from Mario Bava's Black Sunday, Castle of Blood, The Long Hair of Death, The She-Beast. List goes on with her. Nightmare Castle. Barbara Steele's a icon. And then what happens is he starts having these weird dreams, and in the dreams he pictures Lavina and her brother, his brother. And they're this weird seance where trying to make them sign a book, and there's a courtroom and craziness, a guy with antlers and torture devices and torturing women and all that good stuff. So what happens is he then goes to find, well, you meet his character early in the film, but he goes and talks to Boris Karloff's character, try to figure out what's going on, and he's trying to solve the mystery, what happened to his brother and what has happened in this lodge. I'm going to leave the plot there. I'm going to tell you my thoughts on this one now, guys. This movie, first I'm going to get into the transfer. The transfer is unbelievable on this Blu-ray. I can't believe how good this film looks for a film from 1968. Kino's doing a really good job with these transfers on their releases. Now the actual movie, I watched it till the very end, enthralled. There's not a lot of if you're looking for a movie with gore, or this isn't the movie for you. It's more of a mystery type with great acting. Karloff and Lee, they do an amazing job in this film, with their characters. They don't have much screen time, and then you follow the guy who plays the main character. He does a really good job too, because you follow him through most of the film, and I never know the actor. I've never seen him in any films before, but he did a really good job. And the chick who played Christopher Lee's niece, she was good in it too. I don't know her name. Barbara Steele's character, she usually only appears in like I said, the dream sequences, and there's a scene in the beginning. I didn't want to really ruin it for you. Just watch the film. She's mostly in the dream sequences and what happens when he's sleeping. There's also the guy who plays the butler, Elder. He's played by Michael Gough. You might remember him later on in his career. He played Alfred in the Tim Burton Batman movies and the Joel Schumacher ones. Yeah, he's in this flick too. He's playing a butler as usual. He's kind of this different character though. It's like he's kind of loony. Like, you know, he knows stuff that's going on, but he's not gonna say anything. Yeah, and there's also like the thing I liked about this movie the most though was its score. It has like a organic, like organ fueled like synth score throughout the film. Like when you hear the main like theme in the beginning, and you're like, that's what you get for the rest of the movie. It's really melodic, and like it has like pulsating organs in the middle of like the synths and stuff. Good stuff. Cinematography is brilliant. Well shot. The ending, I liked it and everything, but like I said, I don't know how the actual like H.P. Lovecraft story was or how faithful this is. I could see it like ending that way. I might actually have to read the actual story to see how truthful and faithful this is to the actual story. But all in all, great acting, great cinematography, great score. Karloff and Lee. This actually has some great special features on it too. It has like a commentary with Barbara Steele, has a conversation and an interview with Christopher Lee, which is, I don't know how old that was, but it's a great interview. I think it was recent, I'm not sure. But good stuff, because this was released, I think, right after he died, so this is like a cool like way to remember him by, like, when you watch these documentaries and film. This film was directed by Vernon Swell. I know a few of his other films, like he did a Burke and Hare movie, and he did I think one of his like most like other films that's like not really that great is The Blood Beast Terror with Peter Cushing. I haven't seen that, but I heard like bad things, like it's slow and drawn out. But this one, it doesn't have a lot of like action, but like I said, you're just enthralled by the story and the characters, and you just want to know what happens and the mystery. I highly recommend Crimson Cult, aka Curse of the Crimson Altar. If I had to rate it, I'd give it a solid 9 out of 10. Def check it out. Also, if you want to pick this up, I should mention, Kino's actually having a sale on their Kino Labor Classic Studios line on Amazon right now. These are all like wicked cheap for like, because these usually were going for like $20. I got this for $13. So I'll leave the link for the Amazon version of this in my description. I highly recommend this. Awesome film. Alright guys, that's all I got for you today. I'll be back sooner than, hopefully sooner. It's been a busy week for me. Be doing another Western review pretty soon. Plus, I have like a few other random reviews lined up. Just been a busy week. Well, thanks for sticking with me, guys. Hope you enjoy the video. Like, subscribe, and comment. Peace out. Thank you.